Hello, YouTubers! 'Tis I, Sidney the Hedgehog.
And already your mic quality is really poor. If you're going to do videos that involve your voice, the least you can do is get a better mic with higher quality.
I am going to do my first commentary, and that commentary is on RoyHavenStone2's video of Sonic Free Riders. In other words, Sonic Riders 3.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. You mean this video?
Sonic fucking Free Riders. Okay, I just have to say one thing. What the fuck?!
You have got to be freaking kidding me. 'Cause you do realize that the video that you're commentating on is a parody of Testies125 so that he can make fun of him, right? In other words, pretty much every point you try to throw out there, it will be completely pointless.
And based off, he kinda sounds like a troll in this one.
Well, of course he's gonna be sounding like a troll in the video, because he's impersonating a troll.
I'm not sure if I appreciate trolls, except when it's on Silver City.
Lol? Okay, seriously, that joke did not make any sense. What are you talking about?
Well, anyway, I won't be using my character as my avatar. I'll be using Timon Berkowitz from The Lion King as my avatar. Hope you don't mind.
Well, that's an unusual avatar you would use for a commentary, but it works.
Let's start the video, shall we?
Sonic fucking Free Riders. Okay, I just have to say one thing. What the fuck?!
Yeesh, talk about crankiness in the house.
Oh, there's something I forgot to mention. Throughout his commentary, he recorded himself talking and the audio of the video straight from his computer at the same time. He didn't download the video he's commentating on with a video downloading program like vDownloader. He just did everything at the same time. It's pretty obvious since we can hear you clicking your mouse to pause and play the video. He even states it in the description box of his commentary. Quote, "I recorded it along with my voice," unquote. Now, keep this in mind throughout the rest of the commentary.
Sega, what the fuck were you fucking thinking?
I don't know, maybe they need to inspire the Sonic Riders series. First Sonic Riders the original, then Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, and now Sonic Free Riders. But it's for the Xbox 360, not on the Wii nor the PS3, unfortunately.
'Cause they needed to inspire the Sonic Rider series? Very poor choice of words. I think you meant because they wanted to continue the Sonic Rider series. I think that's what you were trying to say.
Okay, I know this is a fucking sequel to the fucking Sonic Riders and fucking Riders Zero Gravity.
True and true, I might add.
If you thought those were true, then what was the point of even bringing it up? You didn't have any other points to go along with that statement.
Those fucking games fucking sucked. I mean, what the fuck, Sega?
Okay, you're obviously saying way too much fucks in a row. Way too much.
I mean, the first two fucking games were nothing but fucking Mario Kart ripoffs.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Since when was it a Mario Kart ripoff? They're not even using karts. They're using extreme gear. Like in Sonic Riders, they're using extreme gear. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, extreme gear. And in Sonic Free Riders, I bet, extreme gear. Why don't you ask yourself that, huh?
Okay, first of all, it was just a joke, because the video is a parody. Second of all, if that video was real, then the fact that he said that Sonic Free Riders is a Mario Kart ripoff would just be his opinion.
And then you have fucking Sonic and fucking Sega All-Stars Racing, another fucking Mario Kart ripoff.
I beg to differ, because I highly doubt it would be a ripoff of Mario Kart. Because They're using cars and vehicles, not carts.
And you're saying that carts are not vehicles? That doesn't make any sense, because carts are types of vehicles.
And in Sonic and Sega's All-Stars Racing, Sonic and many Sega characters are using All-Star moves when in last place, or in between with 5th place. Either one.
Yes, that is true. Unlike Mario Kart, the characters in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing have All-Star moves if they are having trouble in a race. But there are still some similarities among the two games. For example, in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, you can compare the missile item to the red shell item in Mario Kart. Because not only can the missile follow the opponent that's closest to you and is also ahead of you, but if you're lucky enough, you can get 3 missiles. Just like how you can get 3 red shells in Mario Kart. Another example, the rainbow item in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, you can compare it to the blooper item in Mario Kart, because it can temporarily blind your opponents. And another example is the way you can drift in order to get a speed boost. Now Sidney, you are right about the fact that both games use different vehicles, but you can't deny the fact that they both have some similarities amongst each other.
And now you have this fucking one, and it's gonna be another fucking Mario Kart ripoff. I mean,
Again, they're using extreme gear. Extreme gear! No, there is no carts in Sonic Riders, nor Zero Gravity, nor Free Riders. Are you even trying to point this out?
Apparently not, due to the fact that he's faking it by impersonating Testies125.
what the fuck, Sega?
There you go again with the fucks. What if kids see this, huh? What if kids see this and mistake it for something they like?
Okay, I highly doubt that anyone on the internet would care if kids at a young age watch videos with harsh language. The only people that would care are the parents of those kids, and apparently you. Besides, that's why smart parents keep their kids off the internet until they are at a suitable age to do so. Otherwise, those kids would end up like Jesse Slaughter.
Can't you get original for one fucking time?
Well, I used to think that Sonic 4 and Sonic Colors were original. Even though they're not out yet, they're coming in the fall of this year. And that is very original.
You find that Sonic the Hedgehog 4 and Sonic Colors are original because they come out in the same season? That also doesn't make sense. Two games can't automatically be original if they come out in the same season. It doesn't work like that. You would need to find out if they are original by the story plot, the characters, and the gameplay. You can't just assume that those games would be original because they come out in the same season. You need to experience the game to find out.
Fuck!
Okay, please. Really. Please stop saying fuck. It is really giving me a headache.
Well, that is his impersonation of Testies125, and he does say that a lot, so what can you do?
I mean, I haven't seen any footage of this fucking game yet, but I know when something's gonna be a fucking fuck up, and looking at this game, this is definitely gonna be a fucking fuck up.
How do you know if it's going to be a fuck up if you haven't even seen the footage nor played it? Oh, that's right. It didn't come out. Well, the footage did, but the game definitely did not come out just yet.
I'm still surprised that you're still actually going with this. Now, I'm pretty sure that RoyHavenStone2 is smart enough to know that he needs to experience the game if he wants to have an actual opinion. Again, this is all a parody, so it isn't real. It's fake.
Cause it's gonna bring back the fucking Babylon Rogues. Those characters fucking suck.
I hate to admit it, but I agree. However, I only think one of those members of Team Babylon sucked. And that I quote, is Jet the Hawk. It's just my opinion. I'm not being a threat of Jet the Hawk, just my opinion.
They're just a fucking ripoff of Team Sonic, and then you have fucking Jet the Hawk with...
Well, I highly doubt they would be a ripoff of Team Sonic, because I've barely seen Wave fly. Sure, she may have two long hair feather things, but I haven't seen her fly with them. So, yeah.
Now, I know that Roy's video is fake, but let's suspend reality here. Let's compare Team Sonic to the Babylon Rogues. In Sonic Heroes, Team Sonic is a team of 3. Sonic as the speed character, Tails as the flying character, and Knuckles as the power character. Now in Sonic Riders with the Babylon Rogues, you may not be able to play as them as if they were in Sonic Heroes, but they were technically a team of 3. Jet the Hawk was categorized with the speed characters, Storm the Albatross was categorized with the power characters, and Wave the Swallow was categorized with the flying characters. Now, you may not have seen Wave fly with her 2 long feathers drooping from her head, but she does have the ability to fly higher than speed or power characters so that she can reach shortcuts and speed boosts that speed or power characters couldn't. Now, just like if you were to compare Mario Kart with Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, the Babylon Rogues may not be a ripoff of Team Sonic from Sonic Heroes, but they do have some similarities between each other.
Voice is fucking annoying.
I have to admit, Jet's voice is getting a little bit annoying.
Hey, Sonic, what is fucking wrong with you?
Worst Jet impression I have ever heard.
As if he was really trying.
Fuck!
Please stop saying fuck. I am really having a migraine with you saying fuck all the time.
I know that you don't like to hear the word fuck, but you don't need to mention the fact that he keeps saying fuck every time he says that word.
I mean, from what I hear, this is gonna be a fucking Kinect game.
Well, that is true. The Xbox 360 may have a connection with the internet somehow.
Yes, it does have a way to get a connection from the internet. Otherwise, a creation from Microsoft would not exist, which is called Xbox Live. Plus, I think you have the word connect mistaken with the word connect. He was referring to the new feature that the new Xbox 360 has, which allows you to interact with the game by movement. Almost like the Nintendo Wii, only you use your whole body and not flick a remote around. This is giving me the impression that you've never played or owned an Xbox 360.
This system fucking sucks. I haven't even played it yet, but I know it's gonna fucking suck.
How do you know if you haven't even played it yet? Explain that to yourself.
He doesn't need to, because the video is... You know what? I really don't want to repeat myself, because no one likes a guy who repeats himself.
It's just gonna be another iToy fucking ripoff.
iToy? I'm not sure if I heard of that. Isn't that for the PS2? I think it's for the PS2. Yeah, it may be for the PS2.
Yes, you are correct. iToy is for the PlayStation 2. That game series has been out for nearly 7 years, since 2003. I'm surprised you never even heard of iToy.
Why can't Microsoft get fucking original sometimes?
I don't know. Maybe they needed some improvements in their work.
Improvements on what work? Their games? Their systems? What? You need to elaborate a little bit.
I mean, I hear you have to fucking jump around and do all this fucking balancing on this fucking board. I mean, what the fuck? What?
There you go with the fucks again. And I think it's probably based of the Wii balance board, but it's for the Xbox 360, and I'm not quite sure if I've seen a board for the Xbox 360, to be honest.
Again, the Kinect feature with the new Xbox 360 is for the use of your whole body. There's no board involved. If that would be the case, then that would be a good reason why people would call Microsoft a Nintendo Wii ripoff.
Why can't we just fucking play a fucking video game instead of fucking jumping up and down like a fucking idiot?
Well, where's the fun in that? It's good exercise. You should try it.
Oh, how mature. You tell him that he should try working out, which is simply implying that you're calling him fat. Oh, that's just nice.
I mean, I know there are gonna be some fucking Sonic bags running around like, oh, give the game a chance. They can look and learn from their fucking mistakes. No.
Well, I highly doubt they would put fuck in their sentence, along with fucking, and other terms that involve fuck.
I fucking can. If you think this game is gonna be good, then you fucking suck, alright? You fucking suck.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What did he just say?
Mistakes? No, I fucking can. If you think this game is gonna be good, then you fucking suck, alright? You fucking suck.
Oh, how I wish he wouldn't have said that in front of the Sonic fans who might be watching that video.
So you can just go fuck yourself.
And that.
I doubt that the Sonic fans would care if Roy said that because the title of the original video is pretty self-explanatory.
I know, right? I know. I'm the fucking majority here. I know when a game's gonna fucking suck. I'd be embarrassed to get this fucking game. Just...
Majority? Is that even a word? I don't think I've heard of that word before.
Really? You've never heard of the word majority? Wow. I am surprised yet again. Okay. Majority is a word meaning the overall opinion of a group. Like in this scenario, the overall opinion of the Sonic fanbase. So even though Roy was faking this, he was pretty much saying that he has control of the Sonic fanbase's opinion, and that he should have the opinion of the Sonic fanbase be Sonic free riders suck. But it doesn't really matter that he said that because, well, you know.
Another rip-off of Nintendo is just gonna be a fucking fuck-up by Sega.
How do you know if it's going to be a fuck-up if you haven't even seen the footage nor played it?
I mean, why are you still making fucking Sonic games, alright? Why didn't you just go ahead and fucking kill the fucking Sonic series and that's it done? You're just shoot the fucking hedgehog in the fucking face.
Okay, now it's really obvious that you're using your mouse to play and pause the video while you talk, because we can hear you clicking your mouse over and over again, hoping you would pause at the right moment. See, it's stuff like this that can make your video look unprofessional.
Whoa, I don't think the Sonic fans would like it very much. Neither would I, because I am a Sonic fan.
Still taking a parody seriously. That's sad.
Alright? Either that or just fucking go back to the fucking Genesis style, the fucking classic style, which you should have done 10 fucking years ago.
I do believe Sonic 4 is like that, but in 3D. And 3D is pretty good. Am I right? Or am I right?
Well, yes, there are people who like the next-gen Sonic games that are 3D. But there are some other people out there who prefer the old Sonic games that are 2D. It's all a matter of opinion.
I mean, what the fuck?
There you go again. There you go again. I'm starting to have a migraine here.
Now I'm gonna say this again. You don't need to repeat yourself every time you stop at a point when he says fuck.
Ugh. Fuck's sake, Sega, you fucking suck now. Fuck this, I'm fucking done.
Well, I'm glad you are, because hopefully my headache will go away due to all of your fucks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I'm Sidney the Hedgehog, and I'd say sayonara.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. You didn't play the last part of that video after he says, I'm fucking done. You know, this part.
Fuck this, I'm fucking done. Damn, that was hard in the throat.
How could you miss that? Especially since you have the power to play and pause the video while you were recording. It doesn't make... Oh, I get it now. Yes, it all makes sense now. You probably did know that it was a parody. You just thought you could get away with making a decent commentary just by making a parody of a rant into an actual rant. Okay, so I can put this in two things. Either A, you didn't notice by the title nor the description of the original video that it was a parody and mistaken it for a real rant. Or B, you knew that it was a parody. You just decided to make it seem like it was a real rant just by not playing that one little part at the end of the original video. Either way, you made a horrible mistake. If you didn't know it was a parody, then I suggest you do your research. Same thing goes with some facts you try to throw out there about Mario Kart along with Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, or Team Sonic along with the Babylon Rogues, or the new features with the new Xbox 360, or even the fact that iToy was for the PlayStation 2. And if you did know that it was a parody all along, then that is just inconceivable. Not playing that one part at the end of the original video just so that it'll look like RoyHavenStone2 was actually bitching about Sonic Free Riders, thus giving you an excuse to make yourself look like the smart one and RoyHavenStone2 look like a moron when he had no intentions on doing so. In that scenario, that's just low. And aside from that, the only other thing that I can think about is the fact that you should try not to repeat yourself. I noticed this every time you stopped at a point when RoyHavenStone2 said, "What the fuck?" It was really annoying after the third time you said, "Stop saying the word fuck." After that, it was really obvious to me that you didn't like hearing that word. So bringing that up 1 or 3 times throughout the video would probably prevent viewers from getting really irritated. So again, do your research and do a commentary over a video that is real, not a video that should not be taken seriously.
Hello YouTubers, this is Sidney The Hedgehog speaking. Okay, today in Shafik's commentary, I will be commenting on RoyHavenStone2's
This is where Movie Maker comes in handy. You must have some knowledge on it since you're making videos and all. So why aren't you editing out your pauses? It would ultimately shave off some time in the video as well as make it sound more fluid.
Opinions of Sonic Free Riders.
Joshua knows it's a parody, but I just gotta say, Roy, you really are good at impersonating people, because this must be like the 3rd commentary on your parody rant that I've seen. And yes, for those who haven't seen it yet, this is a parody of Testies125's Sonic rants. Hell, the word parody is in the title. How the hell do people miss that?
I know it's in a parody. This commentary is actually fake, okay? I'm not making a real one out of this. This is a fake. Alright? So you have no right to comment on this thing because it is not real. Just like this thing.
How does that even begin to make sense? Just because you recognize it as a parody doesn't mean you can make a commentary on it, treat it as if it's a real rant, and then just expect to get away with it. It doesn't work like that. If you really want to make a commentary on Roy's video, why not talk about how perhaps you feel that he didn't get the voice right, or maybe the way he made his arguments didn't really sound like something Testies125 would say. You know, criticize the actual parody so that he can improve for future ones. Or better yet, why not do a commentary on the guy that Roy is impersonating? You also cannot say that no one has the right to comment on your video just because it's fake. If we see flaws in your video, we have every right to call them out. No exceptions.
Okay, without further ado, let's dive into this thing. I'll be sounding like if this thing is, I'm really making a commentary, but I'm not.
No need to repeat yourself. We get what you're trying to do.
Alright? So, without further ado, Testy125's Parody starting now.
And at this point, we literally have a 38-second pause where he's trying to get the video to play. As I said before, use Movie Maker here. Also, Joshua cannot download the video due to parental controls. He stated that in my channel. Okay, I can forgive that. But the least you can do is bump up the speaker volume so that we can hear what you're commentating on. We can faintly hear Roy's video in the background when we should be able to hear him crystal clear. This way we can follow you. So, because of this, I'm going to splice in Roy's video so that you, the viewers, can follow. Joshua, that's pretty bad when I have to literally remake your video in order for people to understand it.
Sonic fucking free riders. Okay, I just have to say one thing. What the fuck?!
Jeez! Talk about crampiness in the house. You didn't have to shout this out in front of the public. We can hear you just fine, thank you.
That tapping sound. Oh god, please tell me you're not doing what I think you're doing. Save it for after the video!
Sega, what the fuck were you fucking thinking?
Oh yeah, what was Sega thinking? I think they wanted to continue the Sonic Riders series.
Okay, I know this is a fucking sequel to the fucking Sonic Riders and the fucking Riders Zero Gravity.
Well, true and true, might I add.
Well, no shit. Sonic fans know this. There's no need to state the obvious here.
I hate to admit it.
You hate to admit the obvious. Wait, what?
Don't, I mean, not to be a threat or anything, but, you know, there could be more to this than meets the eye, you know?
Both fucking games fucking sucked. I mean, what the fuck, Sega?
Okay, I don't want to be an opinion to this, but you are saying the F word way too many times in a row. Seriously. It's giving me a migraine headache.
Migraines are different from headaches, last I checked. Yes, your head hurts when you have a migraine, but you also get nauseous, you're sensitive to light and sound, and you experience other symptoms when you have a migraine. Now, I can understand getting a headache from listening to something like this, but a video like this does not trigger a migraine.
I mean, the first two fucking games were nothing but fucking Mario Kart ripoffs.
Behold, the reason for the title of this commentary. Joshua rips off Sidney the Hedgehog 1. Just listen to what he says here.
Whoa. Since when was Sonic Riders a Mario Kart ripoff? They're not even using carts. They're using extreme gear. Extreme gear. Like, for instance, Sonic Riders Extreme Gear, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity Extreme Gear, and now Sonic Free Riders, I bet, Extreme Gear. Why don't you ask yourself that, huh?
And here's Sidney the Hedgehog.
Whoa. Since when was it a Mario Kart ripoff? They're not even using carts. They're using extreme gear. Extreme gear. Like in Sonic Riders, they're using extreme gear. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, extreme gear. And in Sonic Free Riders, I bet, extreme gear. Why don't you ask yourself that, huh?
You've been doing this from the beginning, but right here was the most obvious. Now, you did not paraphrase him, did not credit him in any way, or even say something along the lines of, Sidney said this in this video, and I agree because blah, 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 blah. You know, had you done any of those things, I could easily overlook this. But you took his counterpoint, word for word, even said it the exact same way that he did, and basically tried to pass it off as your own. Did you honestly expect that somebody would not notice this? Plus, Sidney's commentary was bad to begin with. Ryan pointed out all of his flaws, so why do you even want to copy a bad commentary? Let alone a bad commentary that was also directed to RoyHavenStone2's video. Honestly, if I want to listen to Sidney's commentary, I'll listen to Ryan's commentary on him since Sidney took his commentary down. At least Sidney's argument was authentic, I'll give him that. If this doesn't show that your commentary was a waste of time, I don't know what will.
And then you have fucking Sonic and fucking Sega All-Stars Racing, another fucking Mario Kart ripoff.
I beg to differ. because, well, you know, it's just because, well, you see here, there's a little, in Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing, you have, how do I say?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
I'm sorry, he kinda set me up for that one.
They're using cars, maybe motorcycles, other vehicles, but not carts, okay?
To quote Very Weird Girly 09, a counterpoint, but a very poor one. Just because one game uses different vehicles doesn't mean that we can just ignore any similarities between Sega All-Stars Racing and Mario Kart. I would go further into this, but Ryan did a good job already.
And now you have this fucking one, and it's gonna be another fucking Mario Kart ripoff. I mean...
Oh, again, they're using extreme gear. Extreme gear!
It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer.
Note, there are no carts in Sonic Riders. No Zero Gravity, no Free Riders. Are you even trying to point this out? Seriously.
Well, one could ask, are you even trying in this commentary?
What the fuck, Sega?
Okay, seriously, stop saying the word. Seriously. Jesus, give me a headache.
Ryan said it in his commentary to Sidney, and I'm going to say it here to Joshua. You don't have to keep bringing up that he's constantly saying the word fuck. Even if this was a real rant, it would get annoying listening to you pause the video just to point out the same thing over and over again.
Can't you get original for one fucking time? Ugh! Fuck!
Well, they have been, they have been original in the past. Seriously. Like, for instance, Sonic, the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, then the Sonic the Hedgehog 2, then Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and it keeps continuing, kind of.
Kind of? What do you mean, kind of?
So actually, the archive being original.
I mean, I haven't seen any footage of this fucking game yet, but...
Jeez! Again, stop saying that word. You're giving me a migraine headache. Seriously. Man.
Okay, I tried to record this, but for some reason it wouldn't record correctly, but I am literally head desking right now.
I know when something's gonna be a fucking fuck-up, and...
Whoa. How can you even be sure if it's going to be that way if you haven't seen the footage nor played it yet? Oh yeah, that's why on half of this, the game didn't come out. And you haven't seen the footage, so how can you be so sure it's going to be that way? Continuing.
Looking at this game, this is definitely gonna be a fucking fuck-up.
Whoa! Again, how can you be so sure if you haven't seen the footage nor played it? Explain that!
Why are you repeating yourself when only about 5 seconds passed in Roy's video?
Cause it's gonna bring back the fucking Babylon Rogues. Those characters fucking suck.
Well, I beg to differ. I only think that one of those Babylon characters suck, and that, I quote, is Jet the Hawk. It's just my opinion, alright? I'm not trying to be a threat or anything. It's just my opinion.
They're just a fucking ripoff of Team Sonic, and...
Well, you know... Ugh. Now I just completely forgotten what I was going to say. Jeez. You see, this is one thing why I didn't want you to say these words. Because I've completely forgotten, and all I can think of is the F word. Sheesh. Continuing?
Oh, great. Now you've got me repeating myself. Movie maker, make friends with it. Either that or write a script before you make a commentary. That's what I do.
Then you have fucking Jet the Hawk, his voice is fucking annoying. It's like, hey, Sonic, what a fucking rider! Ugh!
Okay, worst Jet impression ever.
As if he was really trying.
Jeez. So but I also have to agree that his voice is getting a little bit annoying now that you popped my memory back in.
Fuck!
Okay, seriously, stop saying that word. You're giving me a migraine headache, and it's getting worse.
Can you please shut up about that already? I swear, if I hear that one more time, I am pulling out that Penn and Teller clip.
I mean, from what I hear, this is gonna be a fucking Kinect game, and that system fucking sucks.
Well, if you're talking about the Kinect, as in where you have to move your entire body, yes, it is. I actually gonna have to agree. They could have at least used controllers on this one, just in case. Yeah, I should have added this as additional to Sonic Free Wires. Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god! It's an original argument! I never thought I'd see the day!
I haven't even played it yet, but I know it's gonna fucking suck.
Okay. Seriously, how can you be so sure if you haven't seen the footage or played it yet? Again.
It's just gonna be another iToy fucking ripoff.
Okay, iToy. I think you're explaining about the the one that's only on the PlayStation 2. It's a very old series, seriously. And not a lot of people have played iToy ever since because everyone's looking ahead on the future.
The main reason why no one plays iToy anymore is because the iToy wasn't that successful to begin with. There were less than 20 iToy exclusive games. That is, games where you need the iToy in order to play them. Third-party games like Dance Dance Revolution allowed for the option to use it, but most people, as far as I'm aware of, never did. I honestly don't even know that many people who even owned an iToy.
I mean, why can't Microsoft get fucking original sometimes?
Well, Microsoft actually has been original. Like, for instance, Halo. Now that one was only made by Microsoft.
Technically, it was made and developed by Bungie. Microsoft only published it.
And I'm not sure if that's original, but if it is, then that points them to my fact. If not, what are you gonna do?
What, that's it? That's all you have to say about Halo being original? Because it's on Xbox? You're not gonna bring up the story, the characters, the multiplayer experience, what it contributed to online? That's what I hear most when people talk about Halo, because really it is one of the few first-person shooters to come out in this generation that pretty much redefined the genre altogether, as well as what people like to consider hardcore games. I'd say there's a lot more originality to Halo than what you let on, and I'm sure Halo fans watching this can go more in depth than I can.
I mean, I hear you have to fucking jump around and do all this fucking balancing on this fucking board. I mean,
well, yeah, you have to keep yourself. You have to keep your body moving in balanced board thing. But there are also other things that you can do in order to gain some more speed. I think you have to, you know, kind of like what you would do on a skateboard, per se. And also, if you want to grab some wings and you have no time to grab it, you just have to reach your hand out and you're able to grab the wings. Again, you really need to point out some of your facts a little more correctly, or something like that. Continuing.
what the fuck?
Okay, I get it. Okay, could you please stop saying that word? I'm seriously getting a headache. Seriously. Man.
Shut the fuck up!
Why can't we just fucking play a fucking video game instead of fucking jumping up and down like a fucking idiot?
Hey, where's the fun in that? It's good exercise. You should try it. Well, I have to go. This thing is about to end right there, over there. So, without further ado,
Okay, I'm gonna skip the first 30 seconds of part 2 simply because, well, surprise, surprise, he's repeating himself again. He's repeating his entire intro, especially about how this commentary is fake. Moving on.
I mean, I know there are gonna be some fucking Sonic fags running around like, oh, give the game a chance. Take a look and learn from their fucking mistakes.
Well, actually, I think they would use that opinion, but they wouldn't add, the F word, or the F word-ing along with it, in other terms of the F word.
Pointless counterpoint is pointless.
No, they fucking can.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What did you just say?
You heard him.
Come on, stupid mouse!
If you think this game is gonna be good, then you fucking suck, alright? You fucking suck!
Whoa, whoa, ho, ho, ho! Deep down, cold-hearted person. I wonder how the Sonic Rider fans would respond to this.
So you can just go fuck yourself. I know, alright? I know, I'm the fucking majority here. I know when a game's gonna fucking stop. I'd be embarrassed to get this fucking game.
Okay, if you think you have, what was it, I mean, the majority again, an improvement to Sonic series, then, you mostly have to be in a club or something, I think.
Oh, hell's fire, Mother Night, may the darkness be merciful. Both you and Sidney don't know what majority means? Okay, majority is a fancy way to say most. So, for example, the Earth's surface is 75% water, 25% land. This means that the majority of the Earth's surface is covered in ocean. So when Testies made that dumbass claim about him being the majority, he was stating that he alone was most of the Sonic fan base. If you don't know what somebody said actually means, you could at least look it up.
It's just another rip-off of Nintendo. It's just gonna be a fucking fuck-up by Sega.
Nintendo whip-off. That sounds kind of weird, because it's not on the Nintendo Wii. It's on the Xbox 360, I'm afraid. So, bringing this up actually is pointless. Simply pointless.
He's referring back to the argument that it's a Mario Kart ripoff, and Mario Kart is a Nintendo series. That is what he means.
I mean, why are you still making fucking Sonic games, alright?
Okay, seriously, why would they need to do that? I mean, they're doing an excellent job, I say. In fact, if I knew any better, I think you hate the Sonic series.
Thank you once again for needlessly bringing up the obvious.
Why did you just go ahead and fucking kill the fucking Sonic series and that's it done? You just shoot the fucking hedgehog in the fucking face.
Whoa, that was very tense. I mean, why would someone want to shoot Sonic in the face? Seriously.
Maybe it's because Testies125 and many other people for that matter can't stand the Sonic games anymore, let alone the main character.
Why not in the butt? Seriously, that would have been much more hilarious. Seriously.
They're not trying to be funny. And also, a bullet to the butt will not kill Sonic. And whether you like to hear it or not, there are a lot of people out there that just want the character to die.
Alright? Either that or just fucking go back to the fucking Genesis style, the fucking classic style, which you should have done 10 fucking years ago. I mean...
Well, jeez. 10 years ago, that's a long time, dude. I would have to reconsider that some way if I knew how. Continuing.
What the fuck?
Okay, seriously, stop saying
Shut the fuck up!
Ugh! Fuck's sake, Sega, you fucking suck now.
Oh, jeez. Now you're saying they suck. Boy, the only one that sucks is you. Because it's really sucking up all the blood out of my body.
Lol, Roy's a vampire.
Fuck this! I'm fucking done!
Well, I'm glad you are. Because I may seriously help those migraine headaches go away due to all your F-words. Okay, well, without further ado now, I hope you like this commentary, even though it wasn't real. This is Sidney the Hedgehog, signing off.
I have a question. Why did you decide to put your signing off here, even though there is still a couple of seconds of video left, and you even comment on those last couple of seconds? Wouldn't it make more sense to go over the whole video in its entirety before you sign off?
Damn, that was...
Yeah, I understand how it feels in this throat of yours. Very painful, isn't it? Yeah. Very painful.
Alright, Joshua. First and foremost, if you want to be taken seriously with your commentaries, you need to find better videos to cover. You cannot claim that your commentary is not real just because you're commentating over a parody. And you sure as hell cannot tell anyone that they cannot say anything about it if they find flaws. Doing this makes you come off really butthurt. You need to stop repeating the same things over and over again. It's annoying. And taking someone else's argument for the majority of your video doesn't really reflect well on you either, because it makes you look like you're a ripoff and you have nothing to say. That is why I'm questioning why you even bothered making this video in the first place. You know, these kinds of commentaries are all about criticism, whether it be giving it or receiving it. If you're going to throw a temper tantrum every time someone points out something in your video, then you really need to reconsider doing commentaries altogether. If you honestly want to continue, then listen to what people are saying, suck it up, and work to not repeat those mistakes. That is the path to improvement. Concentrate, grasshopper.
This is Co-Langley1 with another commentary on Testies125.
Really? Dude, did you even look at the name of the person who uploaded this? If you look down there, in the description, it says RoyHavenStone2's. And if you look at the title, it says Sonic Free Riders Rant / a Testies125 parody. So tell me, Cole Angry One, how the hell did you confuse this for Testies125?
Gosh, this guy hasn't learned his lesson. On one of the newest Sonic games, Sonic Free Riders, which is the sequel to the other two. All he is going to be saying the F word throughout the whole video. Let's go, shall we?
Okay, first, of course Testies didn't learn his lesson, because technically, this isn't Testies you're commentating on. Secondly, what do you mean by other two? I mean, yes, I know Sonic Free Riders is a sequel, but the last two games weren't called Free Riders. The first one was just called Riders, and the second one was just called Zero Gravity. And thirdly, cut out the stutterings and pauses, man. It really feels like you're just doing this out in one entire take. Try to cut all that out next time.
Sonic fucking Free Riders. Okay, I just have to say one thing. What the fuck, Sega? What the fuck were you fucking thinking? Okay, I know this is a fucking sequel to fucking Sonic Riders and fucking Riders Zero Gravity, and both fucking games fucking suck. I mean, what the fuck, Sega? I mean...
Now, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, I do agree. The game sucked. And it's very overrated. But I actually enjoyed the first one. Because to me, it had better controls. And the gameplay was much faster. and it was much easier for me to pick up and learn from. When in zero gravity you had no boost, no good control angles or anything.
Do you care to elaborate on that? Listen, when you try to comment on a game for having bad controls, you need to elaborate. Those are probably the hardest things to comment on a video game, because we won't know what you're talking about when you say, oh, the controls, they're bad and all that. Not all of us have played it, and probably some of them who have played it are not sharing the same experience with the controls, so you need to elaborate on it.
The first two fucking games were nothing but fucking Mario Kart ripoffs, and then you have fucking...
Okay? For one, Mario is like one of the most overrated franchises. Because every time another franchise does something new, they say it rips Mario off. And it just makes the series look so overrated. I do not hate Mario whatsoever. But honestly, it's not that great of a game, people.
Again, would you care to elaborate? And what makes you think that Mario isn't that great of a game? I mean, let's go back in time for a second. In the video game crash of 1983, video games were not just selling that well back then. In fact, video games were almost dead. But then, along came Nintendo, releasing their first and ever game, and guess what that was? Super Mario Brothers. And as we all know, that game was a hit. It brought games back from the recession. It's thanks to games like Mario that Sonic even existed. It's thanks to Mario that gaming is still alive today. So yes, I personally think Mario is that good of a game that it does deserve some praises here and there. Because it's thanks to Mario that not only did we get other great games by Nintendo, but we get other good games competing against Mario. Think about that for a second, man. Mario saved gaming. Remember that.
But anyways, the Sonic Riders games are nothing like Mario Kart. For one, they're riding on boards. There are no items or no power-ups at all.
No items or power-ups. Well, excuse me, friend, but what the hell do you call this?
And in Mario Kart, you don't have dash things. And all you're doing is just running around collecting rings.
Really? That's it? I thought the goal of Sonic Riders was to get to the finish line before everyone else.
Jeez, I thought you'd make that mistake on your... I thought you'd figure that mistake out when you did it on your Sonic Colors rant.
Sonic and fucking Sega All-Stars Racing, another fucking Mario Kart ripoff, and now you have this fucking one, and it's gonna be another fucking Mario Kart ripoff. I mean, what the fuck, Sega? Can't you get original for one fucking time?
I've actually seen some of the gameplay. It doesn't really look that bad. The characters I'm really looking forward to play as is Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy Rose, Rouge the Bat, Blaze the Cat, Silver, and Shadow. And hopefully others might be in there that I want too. But I mostly want to try Tails or Amy Rose.
Good for you. I mean, seriously, man, this contributed nothing to the video you're commentating on. You're just stating who the hell you wanted to play in Sonic Free Riders. What does this have to do with commentating on RoyHavenStone's video? Seriously, what does it have to do instead of just giving us personal information of what you want to do with the game?
Fuck! I mean, I haven't seen any footage of this fucking game yet, but I know when some...
Wow. I thought you'd learned this mistake too. If you haven't seen it, then you just need to shut up. Because all you're doing is making yourself look like an idiot. And you're getting stressed out over a game. That's sad.
Well, remember, Testy really does act like this when he rants on Sonic games. He may never have played them, never seen them, but he will rant on them like shit. And furthermore, of course, he's not going to pay attention to what you're saying right now because not only is this RoyHavenStone2's video, but even if this was the real Testies, he wouldn't listen to you because you want to know something. Testies is a fucking troll. He is doing this to make everyone else angry. I mean, seriously. Not only is he a troll, but he's a failed troll, and no one seems to fucking notice. He has all the tall tale signs of failed trolldism. He comes up with batshit insane logic. He screams at the top of his lungs. He says the word fuck every 2 seconds. How is it that no one is able to see through the fact that he's a troll?
Nothing's gonna be a fucking fuck up. And looking at this game, this is definitely gonna be a fucking fuck up. Because it's gonna bring back the fucking Babylon Rogues. Those characters fucking suck. They're just a fucking ripoff of Team Sonic. And then you have fucking Jet the Hawk. His voice is fucking annoying. It's like, hey Sonic, what a fucking ride! Suck! I mean, from what...
Well, I do agree with you there. The Babylon Rogues, I hate all three of them. And another thing is, you're saying they're ripping off Sonic, but here, you're bashing Sonic as well. Dude, that makes no sense. You're bashing the Sonic games and this franchise, but you're saying you just defended Sonic by saying the Babylon Rogues ripped Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails off. That makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense. RoyHavenStone is trying to be like Testies, and Testies a fucking failed troll. And as a failed troll, he has to come up with batshit insane logic. It couldn't be any more obvious.
Here, this is gonna be a fucking Connect game, and this system fucking sucks. I haven't even played it yet, but I know it's gonna fucking suck. It's just gonna be another iToy.
You are not the voice of video game community. And who knows, some people might like the game, some people won't. You can't just force someone to hate it or like it. I mean, people might have different opinions, you know.
Fucking ripoff. I mean, why can't Microsoft get fucking original sometimes? I mean, I hear you have to fucking jump around and do all this fucking balancing on this fucking board. I mean, what the fuck? Why can't we just fucking play a fucking video game instead of fucking jumping up?
You know what? I actually kind of like the moving system because it gives you a chance to it gives people a chance to interact and have fun with the game, and it might make people feel like they're actually doing something.
So I could interact and feel like I'm doing something with the game without having to resort to one of those move systems like the Kinect. I mean, when I play Red Dead Redemption, and when I walk up to some random thug, I interact with that thug by shooting him in the back of the head. And what did I feel like I did when I did that? I feel like I just shot a thug in the back of the head! So no, we don't need to go out and spend around $175 for a feature that we don't need.
And I think it's good that the characters will follow by your movements and actions. That's pretty cool. And you were probably just those kind of people who were just too lazy to do anything. It might not be fun to you, but for some people, they might actually want to check it out. Like me.
Oh, real mature. Saying that he is too lazy to do anything. Good job, man. Good job.
Up and down like a fucking idiot. I mean, I know there are gonna be some fucking Sonic fags running around like, oh, give the game a chance. Sega can learn from their fucking mistakes. No, they fucking can. If you think this game is gonna be good, then you fucking suck, alright? You fucking suck. So you can just go fuck yourself.
Like I said before, just because you're saying the F word doesn't make you cool.
But Roy has to say the word fuck, because that's what Testies does all the time in his videos.
I know, right? I know. I'm the fucking majority here. I know when a game's gonna fucking suck.
You are not the majority, you're not nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just hearing that part just made me feel a little like I wanted to laugh. You're not nothing. I'm sorry if I'm going to offend anyone here. I really am. I apologize in advance. But it really feels like now hearing that you're not nothing feels like I'm talking to a redneck right now. Okay, moving on.
Gosh, why do you keep repeating yourself? You've said this over and over on your other rants as well. You are not the majority.
The reason that RoyHavenStone2's is repeating everything Testies is saying because, of course, this is a parody video, trying to poke fun out of all of Testies' logic. So, of course, Roy will repeat everything Testies says from his other rants.
I'd be embarrassed to get this fucking game. Just another rip-off of Nintendo. It's just gonna be a fucking fuck-up by Sega. I mean, why are you still making fucking Sonic games, alright? Why didn't you just go ahead and fucking kill the fucking Sonic series and that's it done? You're just shoot the fucking hedgehog in the fucking face.
Okay, now it's quite obvious that you are recording this in one entire take, because I can hear your mouse clicking, and I noticed that slight pause in the video. This has happened in Sidney's commentary and in Shavik's commentary. Why the hell is it that all three of you are recording this thing in one take from your computers? Why can't you just download the video and then commentate on what you just downloaded, instead of resorting to recording yourself watching the video instead? It just makes it look unprofessional.
Well, Sega's still making Sonic games because apparently people still like it. And like I said before, Sega's not plagiarizing or ripping off Nintendo. Because if Nintendo was saying anything, then Sega would go out of business or maybe lose money.
So, by your logic then, if something isn't being sued by a company, then that thing is not ripping it off. Well, with that logic, I guess Chris Chan's Sonic Chew is the most original idea ever, because neither Sega nor Nintendo does anything about that.
So see, obviously people still have their opinions that they do like Sonic. And you're the immature one for acting like a little 6-year-old over a game. You're acting like a little kid over something that's not real. Dude, it's just a game.
Aren't you the one who made an entire rant video on people not liking Amy Rose? I thought you were. I smell some hypocrisy.
Alright?
I did not edit that part of the video. That was literally 7 seconds of pure nothingness. Yes, I counted. 7 seconds of a pause. Dude, Movie Maker, it's your friend. Use it to edit out your stutters and your pause. Guess what? I'll let you all know. I'm stuttering and pausing while I'm making this commentary right now. If you didn't notice, that's because I edited them all out. Remember that. Movie Maker's your friend.
Either that or just fucking go back to the fucking Genesis style, the fucking classic style, which you should have done 10 fucking years ago.
Okay. This is the year 2010. Oh well, what makes you think that they're gonna go back and do the old style? That was a long time ago. Things have changed since then.
Yeah, this video was made during September of 2010. By that time, Sonic 4 was coming out. You're saying that Sega wasn't going back to the old style? Well, look at Sonic 4! The old style's right there. Maybe not graphics-wise, but gameplay-wise, that is the old style. So, saying that Sega is not going to go back to the old style of Sonic, you're technically wrong. And after this, we get a 3 seconds pause.
Okay, and 10 years ago they were still making some of the old games. But some people I know don't actually really like some of the old games. So, see, people have different opinions, like what I've been saying. Sorry if I have to keep repeating myself, but look what I'm having to work with here.
You are working on a parody of Testies125. This isn't meant to be taken seriously at all. You are getting worked up over nothing. I'm sorry, but your video is completely and utterly pointless.
I mean, what the fuck? Ugh. Fuck's sake, Sega, you fucking suck now. Fuck this, I'm fucking done. Damn, that was hard in the throat.
Wait. Can we hear that part again? I can't believe this. How? How is it that you left that part of the video in this commentary? Basically, where Roy completely couldn't take the voice anymore and basically revealed himself as not being Testies, and you still think he's Testies? How? How is it that after looking at the maker of the video saying it's RoyHavenStone2, looking at the title, which literally says Testies125 parody, and you leave this part of the video in, and yet something in your head still didn't click that this video isn't real, that it's a parody, it's not made by the real Testies? How is it that you can miss all of this? I'm dumbstruck. I'm literally dumbstruck here. I can't believe someone could have missed all of that.
You know something? Sega doesn't suck, you suck.
Aha! Well, the immaturity right there again, man. See? I knew he was going to do it before the video was over. I knew it. I get a cookie. Cookie.
It's just... Gosh, people like this are only drawing more hate towards themselves and the fan base. Because you're not given actual or informational facts about why you hate the game. You're just hating the game for like stupid reasons. And most of it doesn't even make sense. And you're just gonna make the Sonic fanboys or fangirls mad. And it's just gonna make the fan base even worse.
I'm sure the Sonic fans would understand of what was going on in Roy's video if they actually took the time to read the title, read who it was by, read the description box, and saw the ending of the video, which apparently you didn't do. I mean, seriously, besides you, only 5 other people disliked this video. One of them is probably also Sidney The Hedgehog. I don't know. But that just goes to show you that a lot more people knew what was going on in that video, and yet it didn't click with you and those other 5 people.
It's because of people like Testies that the Sonic fan base is just terrible. Because they can't appreciate what Sega's trying to give them. I mean, Sega is a company. They're not Jesus or anything. They can't give you anything you want.
I'm sorry, I have to stop it right here again because of this other grammar mistake. They don't have to give us anything they want? Well, by that definition, they don't have to give us Sonic or any other game. Again, I think you're mixing up your words. I think you meant to say they don't have to give us everything we want. I think that is what you really meant to say, not anything. Because that just implies they don't need to give us any games at all. They have no reason to be around.
And they just try to come up with their best ideas possible to entertain you. And if you don't like the idea, then that's fine. But some other people might like it too. The whole world doesn't always have to be the same. So see, just because you don't like the games doesn't mean everyone else is going to hate it too. So I'm actually looking forward to this game.
Well, in that case, you better save up $175 to buy that Connect feature that you probably will never need.
I did agree with you on a couple of things. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity and the Babylon Rogues, I hate them. But the first one was good. So, yeah, this has been Co-Langley1 with another commentary. See you all on my next commentary. Or next video. Bye.
And after a few second pause, that would be the end of the video. Now, I do see where Co-Langley1 was going with this. Trying to defend Sonic Freeriders from unfair criticism before the game was out. Yes, I can understand that. I actually didn't like the unfair criticism going to Sonic 4, mainly with a knothole residence. But you know what? This video was very, very unnecessary and completely and utterly pointless. Because, as I've stated, and I'll state it one more time, this was a parody made by RoyHavenStone2's pretending to be like Testies125 for lols. And I just can't understand it. I can't understand it, Co-Langley1, that you didn't know this. I mean, you could have looked at the title at the video. The title said it all. And yet, it still didn't click. Even when you looked at the person who made it, and that ending there, that basically where Roy just stopped using the Testies voice, and you could have went the extra miles by reading the description box, and yet, you couldn't figure it out. You just couldn't. I don't understand. You know, you said that it's people like Testies who basically bash Sonic for unfair reasons. The reason why the fan base sucks. True. Partially. What also makes it suck, in my opinion, is the people who like to bash anyone else with the opposing opinion. For instance, you saw this video. You missed everything. You missed the title, the person who made it, and the description. You thought it was really testy. Why? Because he was hating on Sonic Freeriders, and you couldn't take it. Somehow, when you saw he was pretending to hate on Sonic Freeriders, you ignored all the other factors that pointed to the parody. You ignored all of that, and you just believed it was Testies. And it's not just you. A lot of other Sonic fans basically go on the defensive if anyone has anything bad to say about Sonic. It's everywhere. Like Blackbuster Critic. His series Sonic Brain Farts, in his first episode, he told everyone he was going to talk about the idiots of the Sonic fan base. What happened? A lot of the Sonic fans came rushing and attacking him for thinking that he was going to attack the entire fan base as a whole when he specifically said he was going to talk about the idiots. So, as you see, it's not just the haters and these trolls like Testies who make the fan base look like shit. It's also its fans, its loyal fanboys and fangirls who do it too. And even, Co-Langley1, even if you did make this video on the real Testies. If you find one of his videos and did a commentary on that, it would have still went on deaf ears. Because he's nothing more than a troll. When I watched Daniel Lox's commentary on him, I wanted to find his videos. I wanted to thumbs them down. I wanted to leave nasty comments on there, calling him an asshole and all that. But you know what? I saw through him. I saw through his trollism. And I just said, you know what? Who gives a shit? He's not going to listen. He'll never listen, because this is what he's going to do. This is all he does. And no one's going to change his mind.